Hello. My name is Faye. So basically, the horse that I had was called Hardy, and he ended up basically getting a screw in his foot and having to be put down. And the horse that I've got now, which I'm now about to get into from the field, is called Jenkins. This is him. He looks very similar to the last one that I had, and I'll explain where my story is so far in a different part of the vlog. This is Jenkins. He is a 15-3 thoroughbred. He last raced in December 2023. He came to me in March 2024, and then here now September 2025, and we're still ongoing in our training. So Jenkins has just been out in the field. He's got a little pen here, and then on the way in from the field he likes to have a little bit of grass in, but he's very polite about it. I let him do it, and when I tell him that that's enough, and then he will ask a few more times just to say, can I eat a little bit more? And I will slow down and he'll say, yes, I'll have some more, because he just loves the grass. I don't mind him having a little bit of extra grass. So I'm going to put him in his stable with his head collar on, like this. I'll leave him in there for a little bit. So I'm leaving him in his stable. He's got his massage pad on under his rug, and I leave him in there with his massage pad on, just eating some hay for a little bit. He's got his light on and his head collar on, so he knows he's not finished yet. And I haven't fed him yet. So he's just come in, got his massage pad on. I'll put his rug over the top of him because it's a little bit chilly. When I first got him, I had him on the lunge, and there was a little niggle which I was looking at in his hip, and to be honest, I just thought that having his back done, regular, hacking exercise, blah blah, it will come right, I'm sure. And it started to niggle just a little bit too much. As I was doing more in the school, he was just slightly a little bit, well, what I would say dippy behind, like he'd dip his hind, but what the osteo said is that he's throwing the hip up higher than what he normally would. So it's just kind of throwing me all out of balance, basically, and that's why it feels strange. So it was right before the summer holidays that we had a really bad spell with this hip. So I'd got him in the March, and then by the June, you know, after doing a little bit of work with him, obviously in the school, going round and round in circles, which obviously racehorses don't normally do, and I think he just needed a little bit of time to rest and get a little bit stronger behind. So he went out into the field for 6 weeks, and I had the school holidays because both of my boys now are at school. And then so he had the summer holidays off. My youngest went to school in September, so I've now got both boys at school, and I had time to start just kind of getting him walking. So I started him walk just 10 minutes a day up until, obviously, I just kept upping it basically. Turn around. Go that way.
No, Jenkins. Jenkins, no.
Turn around and then walk back.
Don't.
Oh, he said hello to you.
He's trying.
Now put the ears lower as you do a downward transition, keeping the contact. Good. Very good. Keep that into the trot. Ah, well done. Good boy. Change the rein again. Both reins. Slow rein. Now keep trot, keep trot. Very good. Both reins. Particularly this new outside. Yep. Ears down into the walk. Good. Ears down into the trot. Ah, good boy. Take your time. Take your time. Today I have been for a nice hike around the village. Still working on what I was working on in my lesson. Just trying to get the ears down and keep him engaged and giving him regular rests even on my hack. And all is going really well. When I look at him stood up on the yard, he looks like he's developing a little bit more over his top line. Since I last came on here, I've been to some dressage. That went really well. and I'm hoping to have a little jump on Friday, but I don't know how to do that yet, whether to go out somewhere or whether to try and do it in the arena at the yard. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, bye. So this is the stable area, and then this bit will not obviously always be like this. Bedding, water, wheelbarrow, and then in here, hay. Out to the field. It's a bit churned up at the back there because we turned the stable round at the weekend and it took a big tractor to do it. So I've done quite a lot today. I got up, set my alarm early, about 5:30, got up, did a dog walk, which was meant to be kind of about 6, and then went to go and do a lady's horses for 3 horses, then went home. Boys had already gone off to school. My husband did that. Our dogs to do, and Jenkins to put out. And I had a dog turning up at 9:30, which was late, but gave me time to kind of tidy up a little bit. And then I came out and I had a lady to see. I went to go and walk another lady's dogs for half an hour, and then I went to go and sort some horses out. I had 2 ponies to do, separate fields, separate owners. I had to feed them, poo pick them, sort out the water, did that. Then I'm here now doing a half an hour dog walk, and I've got one more half an hour dog walk to do, and then I need to get home to let the dogs out again. It's just ongoing today. I've been here, there and everywhere, but it's all good fun. I'm quite enjoying working for myself because I can kind of do what I want to do. Sometimes I've ridden my horse in the mornings, but I haven't this morning, but only because I had lots to do. But I might get a chance to ride him after I've let our dogs out, because I've got the horse at home now, so I can let the dogs out and then just jump straight on, which should be good. And then I've got to go and get the boys from school. So busy. So this is Jenkins. He is a 15-3 thoroughbred. You good boy. So we've just had, what, March 26. I've had him 2 years, just over 2 years now. We spent the first year kind of just bringing him on and putting him through his paces, and then a lot of rehabilitation. We have had osteo appointments and lots of hacking, walking, strengthening, lots of poles. And now he's up to doing prelim dressage, and he has jumped quite high. He hurdled in racing, but with me he's only doing kind of 50-60 centimeters, just until he gets a little bit more strength in his back and looks a bit happier in his back end, which is coming along nicely. The osteo said that he's built up quite a lot of muscle, and that he's looking really good. And then in here, Sid, who's on the right, sorry, and Jimmy, who's on the left. Jimmy is meant to be smaller. Hello. He's coming over, saying hello. They are company for Jenkins, just so there's other horses here, and also possibly a little bit of a project eventually. So at the moment they're here just to be kind of handled and groomed, and they're having their feet picked out, and he has rubbed a bit of his mane, but yes, and everyone's in because we have had the fields fertilised today, so they've all come in. Jenkins is usually out overnight, and then the ponies have been going out in the day. They were doing the same thing, but Jenkins got a little bit attached to them. Didn't you? You got very attached. Hello. So I'm out on the field walking the dogs. Got Heidi. And a friend of mine's dog. Rudy, come on. I'm riding on a Saturday night. What do you do with your Saturday nights? I ride out. Boys have gone with Sam for a little bit, and we're just riding down a nice quiet lane. No cars. Yeah, we've been to Jump Day, and Jenkins has got rid of his separation anxiety. He was coming in to be ridden on his own without his little pony friends, but he was very upset. So I turned him out last night on his own and brought the ponies in, and today Jenkins has come in and the ponies have gone back out, and then tonight I've already brought the ponies back in and I'm riding now so that they're in while I ride, which seems to make him happier. And then I'm gonna put Jenkins out, because Jenkins needs to go out overnight to make him more calm. So if you've got any ideas of any calmer, they'd be greatly received. I've been looking at the top spec calmer. If anyone has got any, it says top soil, not top spec on the floor. I've been looking at the top spec calmer, so if anyone knows anything about calmers and they've used one, mainly to use during separation anxiety. Jenkins is fine by himself, but if I give him any friends, he gets attached to his friends. We had it once before where he was in the same field as a mare and he got really attached to her, and now he's not in with, but he's next to 2 little ponies and he's getting very attached to them, which is very annoying when I want to ride. And yesterday I had to get off him halfway through a hack because he felt like he wanted to explode because he knew the ponies were out in the field and he wasn't. But it was better yesterday than the day before. The day before I couldn't even get on him at all because he came in and kicked off big time. He was upset that he was in by himself, and I was looking at the Molly Chaff calmer, and I was looking at the top spec calmer, and I was thinking about maybe using them together or using them separately. I didn't buy anything because I wanted to have a little bit more time to research. I am heading back to the yard now. I'm going to put both hands on the reins and I will see you later. You good boy, Jenny. It's so nice out. Look at that sky. So we have been doing a little bit of walking in hand tonight to see about going and doing some in-hand showing. There's an ROR class over at our local riding club, so we're going to go and see about doing it, and he was working really nicely in hand. We have a little queue to trot where I'll just go and then he'll pop into trot. So I'm hoping to use that just to make sure that he's on cue. I don't have a show and bridle, so I'm just going to use this Cavesson noseband one. Hopefully that will do the job. I might nip into the riding shop this week, see whether they've got anything, but I don't want to spend too much money because I don't know how much I'm going to do of it. Just wanted to show Jenkins this jump. I'm hoping one day this might be something that Jenkins will jump. Is that a nice jump? Is that a good jump? He says yes. It's a very good jump. It's not scary. He does pretty much jump anything. It's more just me wimping out and I could have done more than I have, but I'm also a bit conscious that I don't want to make him lame. You coming in, my little angel? And then we can get you ready to go out. Or do you want to stay out there? Because I could tie you up out there, put your rug on, make your food up. You've been a good boy, haven't you? Jenkins is so happy with his little spot of grass tonight that he's not even bothering to eat his feed. I always put him a little bit of hay out there just so that he's got enough bit of roughage in his tummy rather than just full of rich grass. Hi, I'm just out on a hack on Jenkins. I'm just nipping down the road and back. We're not doing a lot because we're waiting for the farrier to come on Friday. Routine farrier, but just waiting for him to come so that his because his clenches are up a little bit and I don't want his shoe to come off, obviously. And I just basically wanted to say that this whole video has just been about Jenkins. As you'll see, the start is September 2025. and basically some videos are in there from 2024, from when I first got him, and going right through to where we've moved house and I've moved him back home, and where we got our 2 little ponies. So hope you enjoy just kind of getting up to date and seeing Jenkins move. Yeah, there's other little bits in there that we've been up to in the past year or so. I've obviously had him 2 years, but didn't do tons with him in the first year because of the problems that I've talked about before. Obviously I don't want to keep going on about them every video, so I just wanted to kind of put them straight now, just in case you think that I'm kind of going a little bit slow with him. That is why, and I'm just trying to do the best to kind of keep him sound from now on, and hopefully the osteo will help with that. At the minute he's having the osteo every 10 weeks, and hopefully throughout his kind of ridden like general riding career, hopefully we'll be able to make that time a little bit longer. A car came and then I turned round because I'm walking back the other way. Yeah, so hopefully you'll be able to just kind of see where we're at, and I've got a few bits coming up that I'd really like to kind of video log, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get those videoed, and you'll be able to see the progress, and hopefully we won't leave it so long next time before we do another little video, just to show you what we've been up to, but hopefully there'll be more, especially now with this nice sunny weather. Let's get into the nice weather where we can go out and about. I'm hoping to take him to the forest at some point, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of in-hand showing, which I've already said, and also I'd like to get him jumping again, and I've also got a pole camp to go to, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, over and out. Thank you for watching if you got this far, if there's anyone that got this far. It's a very long video, this one, sorry about that. Okay, bye.